Hello and welcome to another edition of Trotsky or Bust. I don't know what today is. I think it's the 8th of January. It's a few days after the there was these fake missile attacks that Iran did. And of course now everything's getting de-escalated, just like I told you a few days ago. It would. I told you it was nothing. Check the previous video. I said this probably, the Iranians probably, somebody in the Iranian government probably wanted this guy taken out, so they had the Americans do it, and now it's going to de-escalate. And that would be other stuff, and they'll blame this on that and everything else, but really it's nothing. And we know this because if it was the way the media portrays it, then nobody would be safe. No member of Congress, no senator, no diplomat, ambassador, nobody would be safe. But that's not what this is. This is just a distraction, I guess, that's trying to distract us from the impeachment, which is in itself a distraction. And of course, none of it matters, and don't worry about any of it, because if you really want to know what the real story is, it's in Australia, it's the fires. It's the end of the world. It's the, I'm not going to sing. It is terrible, and if you've watched this channel, you know that but 25 years ago, you know, I'm a salesman, so I was at this guy's house, and he told me how the world would end, and he said the world will get warmer, and as it gets warmer, it's going to cause more fires, which will cause it to get even warmer, which will cause more fires, and so on and so on. These fires aren't going to stop. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. And these idiots who laugh about climate change, yeah, they don't see it. They don't see the fires. You know, after I had all the fires in the northern hemisphere, in the Arctic, now you're having it in Australia, and next year it'll come back north, and then south. It's terrible, and they're not doing a damn thing about it. They're talking about stupid Iran. They're talking about Iran and Soleimani. Anyhow, that's not what this video is about. If you've seen the headline, you know it's about Bernie Sanders. And the more I research about Bernie Sanders, the more I realize he's just another con man. He is. I'm sorry. I wanted to believe. You see the previous videos of mine. I so much wanted to believe. We all want to believe. But that's not what he is. That's not what his record shows. I mean, his record is as mayor of Burlington, Vermont, even. He was a pro-business mayor. He was a socialist. He's like another wolf in sheep's clothing. That's all he is. His accomplishments are very few. And his biggest accomplishment, Bernie Sanders' biggest accomplishment, is preventing a third party from rising. Because in Vermont, it could have. You know, he had and there were other people in the Bernie machine, and whenever they tried to run against someone like Howard Dean. How did Howard Dean become governor? Because Bernie didn't let real progressives run against him. He made his deal with the Democrats. Because think about it, the Democrats could have gotten rid of Bernie anytime they wanted to. All they had to do is run a Democrat, and he and Bernie would have split the vote, and the Republican would have gotten in, and Bernie would have been out. That's what happened in '88, the first time he ran for Congress. But instead, he made a deal with the Democrats, and in return, the Democratic Party in Vermont wouldn't finance anyone, and still probably doesn't, who's going to run against Bernie. Why is that? And then he comes and he runs as a Democrat, because that's what he is. What did he do? I mean, what accomplishment does he have? He supported Howard Dean, he supported NATO in the bombing of Yugoslavia, he supported them in the bombing of Iraq, and the sanctions that came after that. He supported the crime bill. He voted with the NRA to strict lawsuits against them. Excuse me. He was against the Brady bill. And so to think that he is something he's not, do not believe it. Do not believe Bernie Sanders. His job is to prevent a third party from ever coming up. And that's exactly what he did in 2016. He could have ran as a third party. He could have opposed Hillary. He didn't. He just sat there and smiled at the convention. He later, after that, he just went and he toured the country. After Tom Perez was forced in as Democratic Party chairman, he just toured the country with him, legitimizing him. Why does he do those things? I mean, all the signs are there. When we look back at Obama used to always tell us, "Oh, I'm not that different from Hillary," and he was right. Look at Bernie's signs. He's always a Democrat. Always. He's never going to change. He's just going to stop a third party. A third party is what we need, and he's just there to obstruct that. Nothing more. Nothing more. He's even said that even if he's elected president, he's against the filibuster. So he's telling us right up front that if he's elected, he's not going to do a damn thing. If you're afraid if you're not going to stop a filibuster, you're never going to get 60. He's never going to get 60. No one will. And he'll say, well, the reason we can't oppose that is because what happens when the Republicans are in power, which as they are now, and they don't have a filibuster. But even if they did, it doesn't matter. Republicans get their way. Well, there's plenty of Democrats voting with them. Okay, so that's the bullshit reason not to have a filibuster. But the real reason is he's just a con man, no different than Obama. That's what he's doing. And I wish we had a third party. And you're going to see so many people on the fake far left now. They're already, Bernie's going to win. Right. And even last debate and debate before that, he's pro-Palestinian. He's not pro-Palestinian. He's pro-Hamas. He's pro-Palestinian Authority. He doesn't give a shit about the Palestinians. When Assad murdered 4,000 in Yarmouk refugee camp, he didn't say a word. Not a word. He doesn't care. He just knows that the fake far left hates Israel more than anything. They hate Israel more than they love America. More than they love socialism. That's how they are. So of course he threw them a bone. Hey, last time they said I wasn't pro-Palestinian enough. So here, he'll throw them any bones, but he's not going to do anything. He's not going to do a damn thing. He keeps telling us. Even on the debate stage against Hillary, with Harry Reid, who totally screwed him over, he's telling everyone, how great Harry Reid is. He knows what's up. He didn't plan to be the nominee. He doesn't. I don't know if he plans to be maybe he kind of has to be the nominee this time, because if he isn't the nominee, then nothing's going to stop a third party. Nothing should stop a third party, because no one's going to go with Biden, or Buttigieg. And that's why I kind of hope that they win. I do really hope that they win, because it's the only way to get have Bernie. Then Bernie's going to have to show his hand. He's going to have to show us that, hey, I'm with the Democrats through and through, and it doesn't matter who. Trump is an existential threat. Really, Trump is just another Republican. That's all. Anyhow, that's what it is. He supports the squad, the corporate squad, and after this election, when the Bernie's too old, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, she'll be the next iteration of Bernie. And hey, got to go with her. Can't let the Republicans win. Can't have a third party. That's all Bernie does. Is he just prevents. That's his only accomplishment. Is preventing a third party. Tell me what you think. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. I know a lot of you are not going to like this. You got to face reality. Please, we have to face reality. I wanted to believe. I so much want to believe in Bernie. Whenever he talks, he says the right things, but that's not who he is. It's not who he is. All right. Thank you, and that's it. Trotsky's out.